Alright, this is Oracle of Ages Archipelago Randomizer. Today we're going to be trying out the newest version, which just released last night, which includes some new updates. Things like secrets, toke items, mini-bosses are all included. We did do a test run of this a while back, but now this is officially released. We're going to see how this goes. Though from what I'm hearing, there are some bugs. So we shall see if this is completable or not. Starting with the sword and the satchel is pretty cool. Always some good stuff. Zora scale, green ring in the shop, okay. Do like me a green ring. So Vazu has multiple items now. He gives you the first item and the second item immediately. There are two more items. There's the Rupee Ring and the Slayer Ring, which require you to obtain a lot of rupees and also kill a bunch of enemies. Let's get our first secret here. Nice Gasha Seed. Gasha Seeds, the Gasha plots all have possible locations. We need 2 essences, okay, and 2 slates. So lots of things to check out today. The sign does not say how many Gasha. I don't know if that has been implemented yet, or if there's a specific spot for that. Yeah, the tracker does show it. I put it on max, so we know how many that are going to be required. But it's more an in-game thing, you know? Like there should be something in-game that tells you, so you don't have to rely on a tracker. Maybe the Gasha farmer would be a great guy to tell you. After he gives you your own item, they'd be like, this is how many you need. Alright, Ember Seeds, pretty cool. Or maybe have like a sign outside of outside of his house that tells you how many. Like you put it like right here or something. That way it doesn't have a weird interaction with obtaining an item potentially. There's a brother emblem behind Shovel. Interesting. Another Gasha Seed. Cool. Let's go ahead and do the shooting gallery. And then I'll probably go back to the present and do some stuff. Because I should be able to... I have access to another Gasha spot in the graveyard now. So we can plant at least 2. And then we can go into the Black Tower again to, like, kill a bunch of things. That's if I need it, right? We have a few other things we can do. So maybe we don't even need it. Big money, okay. Yeah, I think we come in here. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit till we get a good feel for like secrets and stuff. And the Gasha locations. Like some of them I just kind of know from using them, but some of them I'm definitely gonna have to like peek at again. Alright, we'll plant the seed here. Oh, there's a King Zora potion over there. And a piece of heart. Let's see if this takes me back to where I want to go. It does, perfect. Yo, Gilded 201 with the tier 1 subscription. Thank you. Welcome. So yeah, I think we have to harvest for sure. Harvesting, the amount of kills you need is indicated in your settings. So I set it to 20. Shouldn't be too bad. Where's the last one? Really? There you are. Alright, so that's 20 kills. So now we can go harvest both of those. If it's not on the harvesting, it's going to be on Slayer Ring. Which I didn't put too high today. I set it to a very nice number. C ukulele, okay. Let's see if it's over here. Stink bag, okay. So it's on Slayer Ring. So progression's on Slayer Ring. That's fun. So we need to do, what is it? Another 49 kills. You watch my stream so long, time to send something. Thank you, appreciate it. Appreciate the viewership as well. So we'll basically do like 5 more runs of this. And that should be enough. I cannot go to Tokyo Island. I need the raft and the chart. Or the rope and the chart. I mean, let me double check what's in the shops. Eyeball, Zor scale, yeah, nothing that can really open things up for me. That was what, 3? I also have got a couple extra kills, so I think, yeah, we should be fine after this, I think. All right, let's rip it. There we go. And it's our feather. Cool. Can I do the 4 switches outside the castle? It does nothing for me because we need the mermaid suit to actually enter the secret. Like, enter the secret passageway. Feather unlocks the Donkey Kong minigame here. And that's about it right now. I really am just getting like bottlenecked into this. Oh wow, those things hurt. The fireballs do 2 hearts of damage? That's kind of nuts. Alright, we did it. And it got me the rope. Cool. We're probably gonna end up at the island, aren't we? We can go to Tingle. Now that we have Feather, and we have Seed Shooter to get through here. Got me a switch hook. Okay. Switch hook lets me turn in the sea ukulele. We're still very much bottlenecked. It's like 1 item unlock at a time. Alright, what's it gonna be? Flippers. Okay. Flippers do unlock some items for us. We can get into Fairy Woods. My home warp is set outside of the Triforce. The default one. I probably should change it to the next to the portal, because I feel like I run into this situation way more than I don't, where I have to continually go through Makey Road. I didn't even need to do that. I have Feather, but it's more fun to do it that way. That got me the bracelet. And now we're gonna go get the fairy secret. Hello? That's fun. Alright, bracelet gets me Jabu, the Zora potion, as well as a couple items in here. We can also get into Deku Forest. Yeah, we'll probably end up in Deku Forest. Money. And money. How much do you want to bet we need to buy the shield? Going into D2. Is it cheaper in the shop or cheaper from this scrub? It might be cheaper from the scrub. I mean, we'll peek at it as we go. I'll take that. Ooh, green ring too? You know what? I want it. I don't care. I don't care about anything else. I want the green ring. That's a good starting ring to have. It definitely feels like ever since this option has existed, I'm not getting my harps as early as I normally do. It's 60 in here, yeah. We're not buying it in there. We'll get the vanilla way. Well, there is our island chart. So that's island access. Confirm the mini-boss option is broken, so disabling that option works fine. Cool, I have it enabled. So yeah, we're gonna have fun. We only have to beat 2 dungeons. This could be doable. We could do 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, or 8. So there's a lot of options. There's a lot of dungeons where you don't have to fight the mini-boss. We also have to hope that the items they drop are not required. Yeah, 4 I could do that. Potentially. Uh, 8 mini-boss is skippable. If you do Dark Knight Clip. Alright, shield for 30. Thank you. Thank you for stealing the fire from the tree. You're great. Bombs! Guess what? We're going into a dungeon. What dungeon is it? Well, we're about to find out. Is it one where we can make progress without killing a mini-boss? We can make progress without killing a mini-boss. We can technically get past... Oh, we can't get past the mini-boss. Hold on. Or no. We can do... Hold on. We can cook this. As long as the boss key... As long as the boss key is not the vanilla seed switch hook chest. That's the only chest we cannot get in this dungeon. We don't have to go into the main boss room. The mini boss room only locks 1 item. Technically I can get that item without, but I'm not about to relearn D4 skip on the fly. But yeah, as long as I find the boss key and the requisite number of small keys, we can complete this dungeon. Yeah, D4 skip is a lot of RNG manipulation and a lot of very precise movement. You have to do like multiple frame perfect bomb jumps. You have to do like a very pixel precise setup. Yeah, it's not fun. I mean, it's doable, technically. It's only technically doable because I have the level 1 shield. If I were to find the level 2 shield at any point in this dungeon, it's then impossible to do. The new setups are all 2-frame windows instead of 1. Maybe. I haven't looked at it in a long time. Like, that was one of the things that kind of drove me away from the speedrun. Like, every time something got found, it just became more progressively impossible to do. Alright, you guys are about to get blasted away. Thank you. You will join them. Think. What do I need? I need one more small key and the boss key. Or I get 2 small keys, and then we can go to the back. That is not a key. Alright. We have to pray that the last small key or the boss key is not past the mini-boss. Alright, so this has to be a small key here. And now we just go straight to the back. And hope that the one chest I can get is exactly what I need. If it's not, then I am concerned. We still may be okay, because we got the cheesy mustache. That could get us an item to make progress. There are some possibilities here. They're not great. I don't even know what the odds of us actually getting what we need here. We need the boss key to spawn on this chest here, or the small key and boss keys vanilla. There's probably a decent likelihood. There's not many locations left in this dungeon. Or we get a Gasha seed. Well, this dungeon is borked, so we leave. Let's see. Cheesy mustache. Or Gasha. Or, oh, we have the raft too. So we have a few options. We have a few options. If it comes down to it, we could, like, give ourselves the boss key. Just to beat the dungeon. But we don't know what the other items there are. That's the thing that is a little concerning. Because they could be progression items. The most concerning one is the mini-boss locations themselves. I do have the spoiler log, I could pull that up. We'll do that if it comes down to it, I think. I think right now we're good. We have some things we could do. We also have access to another dungeon over here. Because we're on Toka Island. Right? Yeah, I can get over there. Pretty sure. Oh no, I can't get to the dungeon yet. I can't get to the dungeon, but we can do everything else. Shovel? Shovel would get me to the dungeon. Oh, there's the power glove, okay. Another Gasha? Okay. I don't have either option for this, but we'll see what... Nothing there. Okay. It's good knowledge, at least. I will plus money, sure. Because Rupee Ring is a thing. So the more money I can get, the closer we get to getting that item. We got the stink bag, so we can turn that in. Oh, I can get to that. Ooh, there we go. That opens things up. I was about to say I can get to the Gasha spot over here. But I'll probably plant because I have more seeds. Wait, what? Did I miss one? Did he just not catch it? Oh, I probably... It was a double? Was it a double? And I just didn't see the other side. Oh, it was a single, meat landed at his feet? Okay. More money. Broken sword. Okay. Bomb choose? And those aren't technically great, but still good to have. Let me push the thing into position before I forget. Heart container. Alright, now I can access the dungeon here, right? Because I have tunic currents. So that'll be fine. I broke it! I probably could have just stayed up there. Yeah, if I just stayed up here, I could have done things to know for next time. That's a good position to be in. Okay. Let's go check dungeon entrance. And then we probably head up to Rolling Ridge, because there's a million things we can do there. Okay. Cool. We'll be back. That's a dungeon that we will probably end up doing. Because we absolutely can skip the boss there. Or skip the mini boss there. Unless, once again, boss key. Unless boss key shows up in that one spot. This time it would have to show up on the mini boss himself. Oh, I didn't really kill any enemies while I was there, did I? That's fine. We want to plant as many as we can before we go destroying trees. Boomerang. That is an item that exists in the game. Yeah, I'll make sure to kill a couple enemies here. Nice Gasha. Cool. Enemies, enemies. Thank you for contributing. Let's make some more contributions to the Gasha Tree Fund. There's our mysteries. Cool. Noble Sword. Cool. Take that. And some health. So currently, like, the biggest thing that we want to find is definitely going to be Cane. Yeah, Cane of Samaria allows us to do D8. Just straight up. Shovel is also really good. I do not have enough things. Cool. I'm just gonna keep killing enemies as I go, just to help with our tree business. Ooh. I can get a lot of money. I wonder if that's enough. It's probably close. We've probably spent at least $100, right? Let's see, I spent 30 on a shield. I spent... I forget how much on the green ring and on the... Oh, that does it. Okay. That guarantees it there. Yeah. I don't have book. Okay. Okay, that is Jabu. Cool. Good to know. But yeah, let's just guarantee that we get our rupees. Imagine if the old men were affected by the joy rings. Yeah, we would never run out of money. Long switch. Okay. That's an item. That also seems to help. That's one less thing we need for doing the Jabu dungeon. We do still need our mermaid suit for that. But that guarantees that we can finish the dungeon. Well, not guaranteed, but gets us pretty close to being able to do that dungeon. Another Gasha. Yeah, we're good on money. Graveyard key's good. Another dungeon access. Another Gasha. Did I not do... I did not do the bomb the Goron. I mean, it's fine. We don't necessarily need to do the bomb the Goron. More money! We are so rich. There's the Cave of Samaria? Okay. We might just be good. We might be okay. In fact, I'm just gonna run it right now. Let's go straight to this dungeon. See what dungeon we have here. Buy the piece of heart. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to get all 4 pieces, but... Oh, slates. We needed 2 slates, right? That's the first one. Alright, we need... We need a lot of things, don't we? Another Gasha? I don't have... Yeah, I don't have, Sensies right now. That's cool. Yeah, I could do the thing, but I don't remember how to do it. It's been a while. There's a lot of like little things I could do that I just have not practiced in a very, very long time. Alright, that's all we're getting out of here. Now that shop is nothing. It was the past shop. Okay. Rupee ring. Getting access to Jabu would be good. There's fairy powder. Oh man, there's a lot of different avenues that we can go. Mermaid suit gets me like a lot. Then if I get Tune of Ages and Mermaid Suit, we can get over to Zora. Shovel helps. I have enough seed types for Tingle 2. Alright, I might as well buy more health here. Just get me an extra cart container. We could go Symmetry as well. That probably has our scent seeds. I can go Ambi's Palace, even. Ambi's Palace might be the real play here. Oh no, I don't have... I could do it. Oh no, I can't do it, because I don't have... yeah. I need to be able to drop a scent seed. Cross items are not a thing yet. Dimitri? Can't get the item here. Yeah, I forget where the spots are. I think one is here. Yeah, linked items do exist. So we can get, like, the Master Sword, and we can get the Mirror Shield. And, like, the max capacity upgrades. But, we don't have things like the Slingshot from Seasons or the Cape. Oh, and apparently we can do the brothers without talking to the sisters now. So I kind of want to try that. Yeah, there's our scent seeds. Alright, let's see if this actually works. Yeah, cool. It got me the dumbbell, so I have to go in the house anyway. That's fun. Oh, you don't even need to go in the other brother's house either? Alright, another Gasha. Oh yeah, I want to get this first. Glove. Alright, so... let's go all the way around Talus Peaks. Let's do all this stuff. No, I turned Hero's Cave off for this because there's plenty of other things going on and I didn't want to spend a lot of time doing that. Hero's Cave it's fun, like the first time you do it, and then it just gets old real quick. It's also fun in like a I'm gonna do everything kind of seed. But in one where you're just trying to beat the game, it's not even worth having on. It's a time waster for the most part. It's good to have it as an option, but I'm not gonna do it every time. Let's see, I have Broken Sword. Yeah, so I should be able to keep going. Go all the way to patch. We're gonna get to a point where most likely our progression is going to be on one of the broken mini-bosses. Whether it's a key to beat a dungeon or an actual item we need. But as far as we can just keep going out of logic, I think that's the best thing we can do. We just keep pushing as much as we can. What's going on, Omega Blaze? Thanks for the good luck. Clearly, I am going to need the luck today, because we need to avoid the mines. We're basically playing Minesweeper with mini-bosses. Oh, I forgot. This is the two-phase. Oh, we got it. We got it. I was not paying attention. I was like, oh, let's just do it. Yeah, whatever. Not that the broken sword is the two-phase. Alright. I think our trees are probably ready. Could probably go ahead and harvest our trees. We have one by Rolling Ridge, one on Crescent Island. There's our book. Oh yeah, Tingle's secret too. Forgot about that. We found an easy way to do the second ceremony. Sit on the first wave in the corner until the cart is almost there. Then hit him in the hole, touch the button. They won't have time to get to you before the cart passes. That works, yeah. I just have to remember that I'm doing the two-wave. But yeah, I get it. Like, you have to wait as long as you can to kill the first wave so that when the second wave spawns, they don't have the time to get to you. We can do D8, or most of D8 right now. We just need to get a lucky, whatchamacallit? Lucky slate somewhere, because we need 2 slates. I also have to touching book at some point, so we'll kill a bunch of things along the way. Out of Logic Ambies sounds pretty good too. How many bombs do I have? I have 3. Yo, what's going on, Draco? So far so good. We have a little bit of an issue. Mini bosses are broken. We are not currently trying to test that theory. We've confirmed it in the Discord, so I am avoiding mini bosses at all costs. So we're playing very interestingly. Thankfully, a lot of these dungeons don't actually require the mini-boss kill. However, the items that the mini-boss will drop could be a problem. Like, we got all the way to the boss of D4, but we can't go any further. We don't have the boss key. So D4 is just done. Can't do that dungeon. I mean, I could still technically do it. It's just, it requires some very difficult things to do. We are not playing Key Sanity. So the boss key is behind the mini-boss somewhere. Whether it's vanilla switch hook chest on the mini-boss itself, or in vanilla boss key, and we just don't have enough small keys for it. Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully it's still possible despite having the bug. We only need to defeat 2 dungeons. So this is very good for us. Like, if we had to do a lot more dungeons, we would definitely be just ending the streak here. Like, just ending this possibility. But so far, so good. Congrats on the 10 stream streak. Very nice. Alright, anything cool here? I did save before coming in here to preserve a key. Just in case. Yeah. So fun thing about this dungeon is I cannot go to the mini-boss. I'm going to have to go through this, like, multiple... Oh wait, I don't need to go that way. I need more key, or more bombs. I'm gonna have to do this very stealthily. We may have to come in here multiple times, but we'll make it through. Are you kidding me? These guys are the worst. Or maybe they're the best because they're really good at their job. Alright, you're coming up there. Come to me. Oh, cool. Yeah. Just do the damage bug. Thank you. Nope. These guys do not want to cooperate today. There he goes. There we go. Yeah, the idea is to get the Darknut to clip through the block and then you switch through. And that gets us to the other side of the mini-boss, which is exactly what we need. However, there are still items. There are still items that we may need. We do still need one more slate in order to actually beat this. But I think we'll be fine. We do need the boss key as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do need the feather because you have to line yourself up at like the topmost pixel, so you have to do like that like backwards jump. That way you're aiming downward while still being at the top. Unless you can somehow buffer a downward... Yeah, okay, you might be able to buffer that. You might be able to buffer a downward, switch hook? That might work. We're gonna have to do it again. Where are you at? We're gonna have to do it again in order to get back here, because we obviously are not fighting the mini-boss. Alright, we got our boss cape. That was the one thing I was concerned about. We still need a slate. I also have to remember, don't go up here, because that leads to the mini-boss. Instead, come over here, and we'll just get our last couple items. And then get out of here. Alright, that is all we can do there. Let's go ahead. Ooh. I can do that, yeah. Oh no, I can't, right? That requires shovel. I'm pretty sure the spot down here requires shovel. But I'll open this up at least. Yeah, it is a shovel spot. Let's go ambies. Look at my overworld map. It shows you the dungeon. Oh, cool. I have to actually find a dungeon that exists on this map. Let's see, Meiku exits. Could be Jabu. Or it could be Vanilla. Or it could be 4, or the other 6, or 8. Actually, 8 would be great. Because we can then get the sarcophagus up there. That's assuming we can even get through Meiku. We need the small key on the back. If small key's in front, then we just can't go through. So yeah, I can get one more item out of D6 present. We can do the Goron shooting gallery now. Probably should do that. Oh, I should also harvest my other seed. Lots of little things we can do. More money. There's a book. Can't get to the library yet, but I'll take it. Because that leads to a secret eventually. Key is there. Alright, perfect. Now we gotta figure out what dungeon and exit we end up at. Like I said, 8 entrants would be great. But I'll take probably any of them, whatever. Okay. I'll take that because I want it to be back here anyway. Still at 10 bombs. But let me remember to actually get this check now. Alright, it was nothing. It's good. Didn't miss out on anything there. Oh, there's a spot here. Right, it's there. And there's also a Big Bang game. I did not... Yeah, I did not do Maple yet. I feel like I haven't gotten enough enemy kills for Maple to spawn. Or did I spawn her and not even pay attention? It's probably more likely. I did avoid her. Okay. That's fair. Alright, I gotta remember to try and test. I don't know if I want to test it. I don't want to risk crashing the game, do I? Well, we're gonna try. Either way. It was probably fixed, yeah. Well, let's go. $300 points. I might just get it. We'll see. Or I might just fail. Or I might just get it. Yeah, we just got it. Okay. It was the mermaid suit! Let's go! The mermaid suit! Let's do it! Okay. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? Jabu? We're doing Jabu. Then we head to Zora. Jabu, then Zora. This might be just GG. Maybe? Hopefully? It all depends on where boss keys are. Boss keys are the killer, dude. Because boss keys have to be in the dungeons. And the mini bosses are in the dungeons. Oh? Another dungeon? Hello? We're cooking? You have a theory on a crash? Is it whatever they did to fix the mini-boss spawning outside of his domain is actually breaking mini-bosses everywhere? Because that would be funny. You're crashing at the chest after the mini-boss, not the boss room itself. Alright, we're still avoiding the mini-boss. I don't trust mini-bosses at all. You don't think this mini-boss will crash? But entering the room with the chest might? Well, thankfully I have no reason to ever go on that screen anyway. Quick compass check. Okay. Well, that is a thing. There goes our D4 emergency failsafe. Only one key on the bottom floor. I am a little concerned about keys on the mini-boss now. Alright. Receive boss key. Thank you. We have done what we needed to do. And that is complete a dungeon. And he had a key. Alright, so we have multiple different avenues for finding a dungeon that we can do. Any funky clip with that guy to leave the boss room early? Not that I know of. There might be some weird thing. Alright, let's go D4 first. Yeah. We'll go D4 first. Or D4 entrance. Pray for 1, 3, or 5. Or I can even take 6. Right? 1, 3, 5, or 6. It's 1. Perfect. The dungeon, we never have to do the mini-boss anyway. And there's the boss key. We are safe. We are safe today. We just need a small key and then we are in go mode. And there it is. And then I think the fun thing to do after we finish is then go and just do a mini boss and see what happens. But I'm gonna wait till we finish. Yeah, mysteries will change the boss, similar to how Polar works. So you can end up just use Mystery Seed to hit him with his own shots as they pass through him. Oh, I couldn't have even gone to Zora if I wanted to. I don't have Tune of Ages. What am I talking about? It doesn't matter, because everything worked out exactly as it needed to. So we're good. Never got a shovel for a brother emblem. Yeah, I'm just taking the book with me. It's my book now. We have no reason to really care about anything else. We have, like, we have a damage up, we have level 2 sword. We have a potion. We have a lot of seeds. Don't have a lot of Pegasus seeds, but that's by design. Because we use them. Honestly, this was kind of a fun way to play, even if it was a little jank at points, a little obtuse. Playing avoid the mini bosses is certainly a way to play. How do I think of the titles for my YouTube videos? I just kind of think of something that happened during the run, or like a big overarching theme, or something, some hilarious moment, and then try and work around it. A lot of times, they're not great. But sometimes they come out pretty good, I would think. Alright, phase 1 down. Yeah, Puzzle Rando would be definitely an interesting thing for this game. Because the gimmick for this game is puzzles. So there's a lot of possibilities for randomizing the puzzles. And yeah, randomizing the stair maze and the pick a stair. But if you randomize the pick a stair, you have to actually program the flames to go in the correct direction, because that's the way you're supposed to find out in vanilla. Oh, don't have enough for a 0 cycle. It's fine. We got B anyway. And if that wasn't enough, it's time for our favorite fight, Twin Rova. Hey, Ganon's not really a fight, it's Twin Rova. Twin Rova is the real fight here. Well, especially since I don't have Bigoron. This could be tricky. But we have a potion. We have Green Ring. So I think we should be okay. I'll do a safety save just in case. One. Still one. Two. Three. Shout out to Nox. Gotta love that they use the word Nox instead of Onyx. Oh, I got one. That's not good. Alright, there's a 2. So we're up to 3. 3 hits. One more. Ah. Of course, I don't get the double on that. So now we go into the hard phase. Oh, we're good. We're good. Not even worried. And now we go for our victory lap. I guess I shouldn't call Ganon a victory lap. He is a boss. After all, he does have feelings. Yeah. That was a fight. He tried. He tried his hardest. And that's what counts. Yeah, we finished with a time of 1 hour 53 minutes 56 seconds. We only needed 2 essences, but it was certainly a thing. We had to avoid all the mini-bosses. Which presented its own, like, challenge, which was really fun. It's like, what can we do without actually reaching the mini-boss rooms? And there's surprisingly a lot you can do. I am curious what our mini-bosses held. So we are going to pull up the spoiler log, and then we're going to just see what happens when we go and fight a mini-boss before we finish this off. Of course, we let the credits play because... a broken sprite, by the way. Thanks for the GGs, appreciate it. Test D7 first, okay. We'll do that, and then maybe we'll test all the mini-bosses there. Alright, mini-boss. D1 had a dungeon map. D2 had rupees. Oh wait, no, that was D3. D1 had rupees, D2 had a map, D3 rupees, D4 had a small key. And the boss key was on the switch hook chest. We knew that. Or pretty much knew that. We never saw D5, so it doesn't matter. D6. We didn't really do anything there. Mini-boss of D7 had a small key. Mini-boss of D8 had a compass. So mini-bosses actually did not have anything of value today. Which is good. That works. In terms of Gasha nuts, Gasha 6 was an ore. Gasha 9 was mermaid key. 10 was a satchel. 12 was a heart container. Let's see, what else? Oh, the playthrough just stopped. the playthrough just stopped after doing D4 and D7. So it didn't even calculate spheres after that. So I guess we got kind of lucky that we were actually able to do anything else after that. Yeah, even though Ralph is the one teaching Link how to do a hurricane spin, he's not very good at it. And of course, we don't even get a hurricane spin in the game. It would be nice if, like, you go up to Ralph in the Linked game and he teaches you the hurricane spin so that you can use it in the Linked game. Alright, the end, but it's not the end because we're going to go check out what happens when we fight a mini-boss. First of all, we're going to find out what happens when we go to the chest room in D7. So let's see, that was... Okay. It's over here. Unfortunately, the statue kind of gets in my way, so I had to take a longer way. Oh, hi, Ralph. I don't remember the last time I've actually played this game in a post-game state. Because usually, like, once you hit credits, you're just done. Even like in the speedrun, you go on to the other game at that point. You don't really come back and play. Alright. Let's see what happens. Alright, going into this room is not an issue. Maybe after I fight the mini-boss. Let's see. Fighting the mini-boss is going to be the real deal here. Yep, there we go. Going into the mini-boss room breaks it. And that is the perfect place to stop. So, if you guys enjoyed this Oracle of Ages Archipelago Randomizer, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and I will catch you all next time.